start with the chant.
Yeah, we'll start with the chant. So my name is Ajahn Khemavaro. And I was trained at Dhammayanaram Monastery for about 7 years. And then since then I've moved to Sydney to be the senior monk at a monastery north of Sydney, called Dhamma. Yeah. And we train together in Perth. Yeah. So I thought I'd come and check out my friend, see how he's doing. Yeah, new place. Yeah. No, it's great facilities. It's not too far from the city. And, it's
Too far.
and yeah, so it's good to see a lot of people here interested in learning meditation, cultivating peace and stillness. Express my joy and happiness in seeing everybody here tonight. So we'll start off with a bit of chanting, and then a bit of talking meditation, guided meditation, and then Q&A, as usual. Hey. This is what should be done by one who is skilled in goodness and who knows the path of peace. Let them be able and upright, straightforward and gentle in speech, humble and not conceited, contented and easily satisfied, unburdened with duties and frugal in their ways, peaceful and calm and wise and skillful, not proud and demanding in nature. Let them not do the slightest thing that the wise would later reprove, wishing in gladness and in safety. May all beings be happy, whatever living beings there may be, whether they are weak or strong, omitting none, the great or the mighty, medium, short or small, the seen and the unseen, those living near and far away, those born and to be born, may all beings be happy. Let none deceive another, or despise any being in any strait. Let none through anger or ill will wish harm upon another, even as a mother protects with her life her child, her only child, so with a boundless heart should one cherish all living beings, radiating kindness over the entire world, spreading upwards to the skies and downwards to the depths, outwards and unbounded, free from hatred and ill will, whether standing or walking, seated or lying down, free from drowsiness. One should sustain this recollection. This is said to be the sublime abiding, by not holding to false views, the pure-hearted one, having clarity of vision, being free from all sense desires, is not born again into this world. Hey. So I think you probably heard different talks about what is meditation. But it's always a good idea just to kind of reflect on it. And for me anyway, meditation is many things to many different people. But it's basically mental health. We know a lot about physical health. You want to have a healthy body. Exercise it, go to the gym, do yoga, keep it moving, keep it in shape. You sit around, watch TV, play your computer. Muscles don't get toned by themselves. Right? It doesn't naturally make you stronger. It's the same with the mind. So you want to have a strong, healthy mind, which is a clear mind that's full of energy and happiness. You have to train it. Yeah. So sometimes, we have a tired mind. We think it's our fault. That is dark and sad or depressed. But it isn't. It's just that we need to get in shape, really. Yeah. So it's just, a mental kind of training. A bit of something, a consistent regime, a practice of practicing meditation. And it doesn't have to be very long. It doesn't matter what religious affiliation you are. It's just like yoga. It's just a bit of mental stretching, mental clarifying, and just stilling the mind. So in order to have a healthy mind, you have to train it, little by little. And you'll see, sometimes you watch those Olympians, skaters, or weightlifter, they do amazing things with the body. You think, wow, that's so impossible. But they can be done if you train yourself gradually. Many, many years, lots of dedication. It's the same with the mind. The trained mind does amazing things. Things that you can't think is possible. You can lift your mood. You feel this amazing sense of well-being inside. You don't need any external help, external kind of props to make you feel good. You're naturally happy, naturally content, and you're free. The mental disturbances that kind of plague the mind from time to time, it's not a problem because your mind is healthy, mind is bright, it's clear. Yeah, but it does take training, something that you have to work at. Yeah, it doesn't come naturally. Anything that comes naturally, it's feeling of irritation, feeling anger, feeling greed, feeling confused, feeling kind of sad. Those come naturally because we come into contact with things that disturb us and that we don't like from time to time. But when we train the mind, when it's a bit more stronger and healthier, we can come into contact with these things and they don't bother us as much. Yeah. But it does take a bit of discipline. It does take work. But it's not something beyond any of us. It's the same when you go to the gym. Like, oh, it's so hard. I don't think I can do this. But then you go weeks after weeks, it's getting easier and easier. You can stretch more, you can lift more, do more things as you become more fit. So it's the same with the mind. Okay? So it's a bit of mental training, a bit of focus. But the difference between physical health and mental health is that you have a healthy body. You have to move it, stretch it, put pressure on it. But you have a healthy mind. You have to allow it to be still. So you have to find ways to focus on it, the present moment, and allow the chatter and the things to fall away, to move the mind. And that's why sometimes you read in the newspaper, the press, that of the mental disease, mental issues arising, because we live in a very fast-paced world. The digital devices, we're constantly thinking, moving, analyzing, comparing ourselves. And that gets tiring to the mind. And we don't know, we haven't focused on resting the mind. We haven't focused on allowing it to be still. Sit some quiet time. And that's all you need sometimes. You go to a monastery, a meditation center, and it's just gonna, you disengage yourself from the day-to-day, kind of information, flood of information. You find that only after a few days, you feel better. Mind becomes more clear. Yeah. Well, that's all you need. A bit of stillness, a bit of clarity, and then the energy comes back again. You're feeling happier, more joyful, more at ease. So it's something that we all can do. We have the potential to train our mind. Something that's not beyond us. So that's kind of. And that's why you can see that there's lots and lots of demand for mindfulness meditation in the future. 30 years ago, there's hardly any yoga kind of studio anywhere. Thank God, this is kind of weird things that people are doing. But now you see the gym and yoga studio everywhere because it's something people find lots of benefits. So will they find meditation? Lots of just little rooms people to go and just sit quietly, listen to kind of calming music. Bit of space, with a stillness in the middle of the day or something. Just to stay away from, kind of disengage yourself from the digital devices or from the moving world that we have to engage in. So that's all meditation is. It's not some people think it's kind of some mystical thing or some spiritual thing that only monk and nuns can do. It's something that each and every one of us can cultivate, can train the mind to become a bit more still, more clear. So meditation is about focusing on one thing. We multitask, we do lots of things, and that's tiring to the mind. So meditation, you come back doing, one thing at a time. Tonight, I'm going to encourage people to focus on the physical sensations of the body. Tuning yourself, because a lot of time we sit in the head, thinking, wondering about the past, future, organizing things, comparing ourselves, analyzing all sorts of different things, reaching to the future about what may happen, what may not happen, climate changes, everything's going to burn up, we won't be around anyway. All sorts of scenarios are placed in the mind. It can be quite tiring. So tonight, just bring you back to the present moment. Bring you back to the body. How are you feeling first? Sometimes our disconnection to the body also brings different issues, like health issues, and then we can be quite tense, quite stressed, and we're not paying attention. And over time, it starts to create, more dis-ease in the body. So by focusing on the body, and by relaxing the different muscles that you're aware of, you're doing two things. One is you're not thinking about obsessing with different issues that's happening in your life. You're leaving it there. And two, by relaxing the body, you find that the body and the mind are related. The body is more relaxed. The mind calms down as well. So the few minutes that we're focusing on the physical sensation of the body, the mind can only do one thing. So if you focus on the body, you're not thinking, you're not worrying. So it allows the mind to relax, to regain some energy. Then the other effect is that as you calm the body, it feels really good. It's like getting a massage, really, for half an hour. So you get both things. Okay? So that's kind of basic principles of meditation, focusing on one thing, something that's happening in the present moment. You don't focus on the body, the physical sensation of the body. That only happens in the present moment. You don't know how the body feels yesterday. That's already gone. You don't know how it's going to feel like in the future. That hasn't happened yet. And the mind veers up to something, I'm not feeling the body. So just back. Just go back to the body. No need to worry. So it's kind of a gentle process of just back to the present moment. Back to the body. Learning to relax different muscles. Focus on the posture that you're occupying. Just feel like to be here and now. So much of our life is in the past or the future. But that's all uncertain. Past is gone. You can't get that back. You can't change it. Future may or may not come. And usually it doesn't happen the way we anticipate anyway. So all life happens and can only happen in the present moment. So all the happiness that you want, or the respect, the love, or the connection, that only happens in the present moment. If you're not here, you don't get to receive any of that. So everything is already here. We just have to stay here long enough for it to come and to enjoy it, to feel it. And any kind of meaningful connection happens in the present moment. And our job is just to be here, to open, to receive it. For that we need to have mindfulness. We need to have clarity what's happening. Okay, so any questions? Today I'm just going to lead you to a simple body awareness, where you sweep your focus, your awareness from the top of your head down to the floor. Soothing, relaxing different parts of your body, different muscles as you move downwards. few minutes, setting yourself up in a posture that is a balance between being comfortable, but also something that fosters, encourages wakefulness, awareness. Bring your attention to your spinal cord. Like I said, definitely use the chair, you sit on the floor. Any posture that allows you to hold it, to be in that posture for the next 25 or 30 minutes without putting too much strain on your lower back or your knee or your leg. And you close your eyes, you bring your awareness into the body. All the different sensations you can feel just sitting here on the chair, on the ground. How does it feel like to be in this body of yours? Energetic, if you're tired. Make any final adjustments regarding your posture of leaning forward or backward, left or right. Just allow the body to be as comfortable as you can, but also knowing it won't be perfect. It's always a bit itchy, a slight tension somewhere, but that's okay. So you bring your awareness just to the top of your head, moving down towards your forehead, your temple area. Any physical sensations you feel around those areas at the moment. Move downward towards your nose, your jaw muscles, sensations around your lip, down to your chin. Soothing, relaxing any tight or tense areas you're aware of. Moving down to your throat, your chest, abdomen, your stomach area. Soothing, relaxing, and releasing any tight or tense areas along the front of your torso. Just to feel the contact point between the skin on your chest. Just rubbing against the shirt. So notice, what does that feel like? Or the feeling of warmth along the different areas of the body. Just any physical sensations that you're aware of along the front of your torso. Now you use your shoulders and your arms. First start with the left arm, moving down the muscles, down to your elbow, your wrist, all the way to the tip of your fingers in your left hand. All the different sensations you are aware of, up and down your left arm. Give it a slight throbbing of the muscles, or a tingling sensation on the tip of your fingers. Anything that's happening in the here and the now. Move over to your right arm. Start with the shoulders. Down to your biceps. Your forearm. All the way down to the tip of your right hand. time during the meditation, you find that your mind drifts away to thoughts of what happened early in the day, thoughts of what happens, maybe later tonight or tomorrow, thoughts of the future, what might happen. First, let's still accept that it's normal. The mind will veer away. And just to gently move it back to the body, refocus on what's happening in the here and now. Soothe and relax this body of ours. Moving on to the back of your torso, from the base of your neck. Move along your spinal cord, the muscles between your shoulder blade, moving on to the middle of the back and the lower back. Soothe and relax all the muscles as you move downward to the tip of your backbone. second half of the body, your hip area, your legs, all the way down to the bottom of your feet. First is to connect the different muscles. And just to soothe and relax. So move downward. Noticing things like, what's the contact point between your body and the chair? When your body touches the chair, feeling soft or hard, feeling warm or cold, heavy or light. For the next few minutes, you can just focus on what's the easiest thing for you to focus on. What's the clearest thing, the part of your body for you to focus on? It could be the rise and the fall of the chest, and the breathing process. Or you notice some tight or tense areas, you can linger on that, soothe and release. It leaves away all the tension around that body part. before the meditation session ends. So now's the time to reflect on the experience. How does that feel to connect with the body? You soothe, relax all the different muscles in the body. Was it easy for you to maintain your focus? Or did the mind drift off to different things in your life? The past or the future? But it didn't stay with the body. Where did it go? Start to judge yourself or give yourself a hard time. But understand yourself more clearly. What things are you attached to? What things do you obsess over? If the mind was focused and peaceful, then know that's what peace feels like. The mind was distracted, obsessing about certain things. Oh, that's interesting. I'm still thinking about this thing. Oh, okay. You understand also what your mind is up to. You're going to ring the gong 3 times. When you've heard the 3rd gong, you can open your eyes and come out of the meditation. Not a good meditation session unless you have one snore. It's very peaceful. Any questions or comments? I find a lot of people tell me that sometimes they go to the breath too soon. It's hard to maintain your focus on the breathing process. So one way to help that is just to start with the body first. Because the body is always, things happening. We don't connect with the body enough anyway. So it's good to, form a connection with the body. And then once the body is calm or still, the breath comes up naturally anyway. Once the body becomes still, the only thing moving is the breathing process. Your chest or your abdomen, or the air going through your nose. That's what you notice. Because so the breathing happens naturally. Following the breath happens naturally once the body is calmed down. Yep.
Yes, thoughts and your thinking. So do you just watch it unfold and finish, and then you go back to your breathing and your body, or you you sort of try and force yourself to stop it, to stop that you're thinking or what you're thinking about?
It depends. Generally, I notice the mind veers away from the body. I just go back to it. Not worry about it. But if sometimes you find that it keeps going to a certain area all the time, certain event or something, then I try to watch that for a while. So okay, when you go here, okay, where do you want to go? So just kind of stand back and watch. Okay, it's interesting. Okay, you're still thinking about that event or that thing that happened early in the morning. Oh, that's interesting. Then once that stays there for a while, then just gently move back to the body again. Yeah, sometimes the mind doesn't want to go to the body. Then allow it just to watch it. Okay, I want to work through this event that happened early in the morning or early last week. Okay, we'll just stay with that for a while. Yeah, so it's a way, it's kind of a fine balance between, okay, dropping whatever the mind veers towards, back to the body, just back to the body. A lot of time, most meditation, that's what you notice. I'm going off, just back to the body, back to the present moment. And after a while, it gets used to it and it stays there. But sometimes there's something that's happening, some dramatic event, you have a big argument or something with your friend. So it doesn't want to go to the body, it wants to work through this event. Oh, why did that happen? Why did she say that? That's weird. Yeah, okay, allow that to kind of work through that a little bit. Okay, and then you kind of gently move back. Okay. You force it too much, and there's a bit of tension. It's quite tight. So, meditation is about kind of opening up, relaxing. Yeah, and then just a gentle focus.
What about pains cropping up in the body?
Yes, with pain generally is you're starting a meditation, or if you're sitting just for 15 or 20 minutes, the pain comes up. I would just first just try to watch that first. Focus on the pain. What's it doing? Is it really in your knee? Is it on the center of the knee, the left side, the right side? What kind of pain is it? Is it throbbing? Is it a sharp pain? Is it really hard? Is it moving around? Is it getting bigger or smaller? Is it morphing? Just study the pain first for a little bit. And then it becomes more painful, then you move it. But you don't need to kind of, grit your teeth and stay there to the end of the meditation. Yeah, so you want to play with the pain a little bit and test your threshold. But you don't want it just, sitting there and bearing it for the rest of the meditation, and then it's just really unpleasant. Yeah. So just kind of experiment with it, but not just try to endure it all the time. Because you'll notice some days you can sit longer and no pain. Other days, different things happen and you feel pain right away. Yeah, so it's not a kind of an objective thing. It varies from day to day. And as your meditation progresses and the mind has more energy, you'll find that you can stay with the pain a little bit longer. It's still painful, but not the same way. There's not this reaction, oh, this is really awful, I don't like this, oh, I'm going to have to take some pain pill when I get up, well, I'm going to see a doctor about this, and get my physical therapist, and this and that, and the mind just starts to proliferate. He's like, oh yeah, it's just pain, it's interesting, it's just pain. Yeah. Yeah. So I kind of work with it, and not just kind of move right away after you feel pain, because then you're setting up a reaction as well. That you can never be still every time the pain comes and shuffling your leg up. We always get one of those shuffling away. Yeah. So that's not very peaceful either. So it's kind of middle way of just kind of staying with it for a little bit and then moving slowly. Yeah. Okay. You had a question? Or?
I was actually going to say I do the very same thing but with an itch. I
Yeah.
find if I'm thinking about something that's uncomfortable for me, my physical body will be like, you got to scratch your face, or you've got to touch your elbow. It's bizarre. And sometimes it is an itch, but if I sit with it, I figure out, okay, I'm not necessarily itchy, I'm just finding a way to try and get out of that thought that I don't want to sit with. So
It is. There's a connection you see between the body and the mind.
amazing.
That's right, between the body and the mind.
Yeah.
That's
It was very interesting.
And it's weird, like sometimes you sit there and the knee's really, really painful and you think, okay, when I get up, I'm definitely going to need surgery. And then you get up and walk around and it's gone. What's going on there? Yeah, so a lot of times the mind just gets restless. It doesn't want to sit, so it will throw different things up. Yeah. And you can see that it is kind of a tricky thing and it's always kind of doing weird things. But it also gives you a glimpse of how powerful it can be. That a healthy mind can literally, transcend anything. Yeah, you focus on the pain doesn't have to be a problem. When you have that energy, you have the brightness.
Is that Mara playing with our minds, or
The what?
Mara playing?
It
with
is
our
Mara.
minds?
Mara playing with you, kind of disturbing you. Oh yeah, think about this, dude. I don't want to give you some itch. Yeah, you do something. Because it also shows our attachment to the body. And when we're attached, then we want ways to think about it with an itch, with the pain, because it draws you back to the body. Oh, my poor body, I work with it. Yeah. So it's the attachment to the body just expresses itself in different ways. Yeah. You're not meditating, it goes in different ways, and you don't notice. But then when you meditate, you're sitting still, you find, oh my God, I'm constantly thinking about my body all the time and moving it and worrying about it. Yeah. Feeling it, touching it, stroking it. Yeah. Normally, we're quite attached to this body of ours. Yeah. And then it's only through meditation you see clearly, oh wow, I am really kind of always thinking about it, or finding ways to feed it, clothe it, shower it, make it more comfortable. Right? The slightest pain, we don't like it, we want to escape from it. Yeah. But over time, you can feel like you investigate these different things, and then you can work with it in different ways. Like sometimes the itch, you just I'll sit there and watch. Yeah. At the time it is, you have a fly that's kind of walking in your face. Like, okay, I'm not going to shoot it, I'm just going to watch what it does.
Ajahn, may I make an observation?
Sure.
It's not hard to tell that you and Ajahn Santuthi came out of the same school with the same teacher.
I was saying the same thing.
No, same sense of humour.
All right. Yes. You're hearing the bad jokes, you just start telling
Thinking when I started, I think, oh, you're never going to do it. You try and try, but my advice is don't give up. Just keep going. Don't be hard on yourself. Basically, just keep. Even if you've got to forget it for that day and try the next day or something, it's such a shame to give up, because when you finally do have a nice meditation, you get there. It's wonderful.
It's amazing.
It's
That's
worth
all
that. But basically, you can liken it to driving. Get out sometimes, think that's it. I'm not getting in that car again. But if you just keep going,
Yeah, it's the same like riding a bicycle.
Yeah.
First thing you're like, oh, I can just sort out this out. Balance it, really change. And after I was like, oh yeah, of course. Yeah.
So I say, don't give up, because it's a shame to give up.
Yes. And the benefits, 100 times better than riding a bicycle. Driving, nothing compares to a good meditation.
Yeah. Because I'm just saying that would, connect it to things that you feel like giving up.
And it's sometimes it is kind of mind-boggling how frustrating it can be, and the mind is all over the place. But you'll see it has amazing qualities to also kind of become very clear very quickly. So it's not always a progression. You get slightly more peaceful, but sometimes it can be really, really peaceful out of nowhere. As long as you sit, relax, no agendas, no wanting, not thinking too much, and things just come together in a really different ways. And like I said, a fit body is pretty good, but a healthy mind trumps that easily. Yeah. Because no matter how fit your body is, if you're 50, 60, you're not going to be stronger than you are when you're 20. But if you have a healthy mind, you will feel amazing sense of peace and stillness that you 20-something, your mind cannot feel. Yeah. Because the mind doesn't age. Something that, that's ageless. Yeah. And then as you,
Wow.
the body starts to break up, it doesn't have to be a problem. Like Ajahn Brahm recently gave a talk on aging process is the great letting go. So obviously we think we control this body, but we don't. it starts to break down, bits and pieces start to fall off and go wrong. You can't control that. Yeah. But with a healthy mind, happy mind, it's not a problem. You can be a great inspiration to people around you. You can age gracefully. You can be sick and not a problem. Being sick isn't a problem. It's that I don't want to be sick. That's the real problem. I don't want to get old. I don't want to have to go see the doctor every day. That's the problem. But you have a healthy mind, happy mind, a still mind. It's all a piece of cake. Your life can be a wonderful journey for yourself and others around you. So, and it's just a simple process, really, kind of a daily practice. And we all have the ability. Nobody is not a special thing that you have to be born with or anything. Just the desire and intention to stay consistent and persist with it.
You don't need any special place either.
You don't need a special skill, you don't need a PhD.
I mean, you don't need a special place. You can't make an excuse saying, "Oh, anywhere to go." Just somewhere quiet, basically. It doesn't matter where it is, really, does it?
No equipment, you know, anything special, whatever. And it's everything, right? It's not just sitting with your eyes closed. When you're walking, you speed with the walking process, the muscle moving, right foot, left foot. You're driving, just sitting there, holding on to the steering wheel, being present. Yeah, that is meditation. Washing your dishes, just there washing, feeling the water in your hands, drying away, feeling the weight of the plate. That's all meditation. So no excuses. You can say, I'm too busy to meditate. You're breathing, you're walking around, you're doing things. That's all meditation. If you are staying with what's happening physically in the present moment. Yeah. So that's something that we all can do. A few minutes a day. Really. Having your tea quietly, by yourself, just tasting what the tea tastes like, engaging with your surrounding, different sights and sounds the birds are making, the smell of the leaves in the air, anything that's here and now. Because so much of our mental space is somewhere else, and that's what tires the mind. It's not resting, it's moving around, obsessing, worrying about what might happen, may not happen, or being remorse and guilt about what happened already that you can't change anyway. So with a meditation, with a peace, you can accept the mistakes we made. We own to it. Okay, at that time I made that mistake based on greed and anger that I had in my mind. That's okay. In the future, I'm going to intend to be more skillful, to not act out of greed, not act out of anger. I'm going to wait before I say something when I'm angry. And you'll find that, the mind has space to start to process these things, and that you're getting better at navigating the challenges that comes up from time to time. Because life is full of stress and worries and disappointment from time to time, but it doesn't have to be the defining thing in your life. We can learn from disappointments. We can learn from obstacles. We can learn from mistakes. Be a more gentle, kinder person. And that's something that's within each and every one of us. Can't be perfect, but you can incline towards perfection.
But also, if you've got a problem, I think that's the best thing to do is meditate, because it lifts it, doesn't it?
Lifts it, allows you to kind of be with it and don't kind of, untie the knot. Because sometimes we get angry, we can become more tight and tense, and then we make more of a problem. But you can just be with it. Okay, this happened. I always say it's a lesson here somewhere. Instead of approaching, I did this again, it's my fault, I'm a terrible person. Okay, this happened. What can I learn from this? You made a mistake, you hurt somebody, lesson learned, okay, now I know what it feels like to have this done to you. I'm not going to do that to other people. You experience somebody being mean to you, like this is what happens when someone yells at you. Okay, well, in the future, if I'm in their shoes, I'm going to be more gentle. I'm going to give criticism, give feedback. Whatever we find ourselves, especially in an unpleasant situation, is something to be learned there, something to grow from. And something that we can also share that and grow from that to other people around us. peace and stillness is a wonderful antidote to so much of a busy world, the confusion and the doubts that comes up. So slowing down never hurts. Allows you to process more things. So rushing to the little box, wooden box in the ground anyway. We do live in a world that's very exciting, lots of things to do, lots of experiences to be had, and it's true. But remember, is that going to bring you more peace and stillness? Or just, oh yeah, it's interesting, but yeah, that's it. Lots of interesting things. When you have to choose between interesting and peace, after a while you get better. Yeah, okay, I'll just have peace. When you have to choose between being right and being still, choose being still. Someone else can be right. Being right all the time is very tiring. You always have to tell everybody, right, remember this? Just be still. At least you can be right.
Thank you. Very interesting.
Be here sharing what I learned over the years. Every time when I just teaching. It's been a great help, helping me build the monastery in Dhamma. It's been building. Hopefully you can build a community here over time.
Instead of getting more people, that's targeted.
We do the Sharon merit. And as we chant this, we radiate all the goodness, the good energy that we've collected, and we cultivated the last half an hour, and we just beam it all over Camp Scott, the whole world, different rounds, here we are.
So that means we're going to chant it really loud.
That's right.
So everybody can hear it.
And then we have hundreds of people.
Through the goodness that arises from my practice, may my spiritual teachers and guides of great virtues, my mother, my father, and my relatives, the sun and the moon, and all virtuous leaders of the world, may the highest gods and evil forces, celestial beings, guardian spirits of the earth, and the Lord of death, may those who are friendly, indifferent, or hostile, may all beings receive the blessings of my life. May they soon attain the threefold bliss and realize the deathless through the goodness that arises from my practice. And through this act of sharing, may all desires and attachments quickly cease, and all harmful states of mind, until I realize Nirvana in every kind of birth. May I have an upright mind, with mindfulness and wisdom, austerity and vigor. May the forces of delusion not take hold, nor weaken my resolve. The Buddha is my excellent refuge, unsurpasses the protection of the Dhamma. The solitary Buddha is my noble Lord. The Sangha is my supreme support. Through the supreme power of all these, may darkness and delusion be dispelled.
Thank you, Ajahn.
Thank you.